Well, happy day, everybody. This is Dr. Hank from Agent Wealth Network, and you know what we do here. We help real estate agents and brokers increase both their business and their wealth. You know, I search around literally the world. I've been on 11 trips this year already, looking for all of us to find the best people that can provide us the best resources and information in order to really build our business and wealth. And today it's going to be just delightful for you because we have with us Kent Corey. And Kent, welcome to Agent Wealth Network.
Thank you, Dr. Hank.
Kent is really a master at generating leads. In fact, we're going to show you just in this short episode that Kent's going to share with us and literally how to do it step by step on how to triple your business by next month, how to get 24 leads, quality leads, within 1 hour, and how to convert leads to closings 70% of the time. And I know you're sitting there saying, hey, if just half this is true, it's kind of like EXP Realty. When you hear the story about EXP, if just half of this is true, I'm in. And so, Kat, I know that it's not only half true, it is true, and you are the man that can generate the leads and grow the business. So can you tell us a little background first on kind of how you got started and where you found this amazing ability to generate and grow your business?
Absolutely. So I come from about 20 years in the auto industry, actually. I was a finance director for one of the largest auto dealers in town here in Southwest Florida for the last 10 years prior to coming in real estate in 2009. I was making very good money. I love the auto industry, but I was working 8 in the morning till 8 at night, 6 days a week.
I was
and
just
then every other Sunday.
I was just going to say to you, hey, I'm the finance guy. It's really good. You got a lot of money on that, but you're working all the time, and there's no place.
All the time.
It's kind of like, hey, you either have, you have lots of money and no time, or no time and lots of money, and it was you had lots of money and basically no time.
Perfectly correct.
I think we can all relate to that.
So when the economy crashed, I decided I was going to make a change. And I knew that real estate was at its lowest at that point, and it would be a good time for me to make a jump over because I had nowhere to go but up. So I did so.
That's great.
I did that for since 2009, and I worked for another company, a really good company. I was on 100% commission, so that was awesome. But I had no training, no tech support, none of that stuff. So when EXP was presented to me, I easily jumped over. Their tools and their support are just second to none. And that's where I started. I learned this before, but it was a lot of legwork to do it the way I'm doing it now. But with the KV Core, it's a couple of clicks of a button and I'm done for the day. So I really love this program.
And just as background, of course, I'm with EXP also, and I've never seen anything more amazing to help have more money and more time. And in fact, we all just got another revenue check this month, the second one this month, and so that's kind of fun on the passive income. But KV Core, for those of you that don't know it, if you go to conversion.com, that you can see that they have, first of all, a CRM program that is amazing because it's actually artificial intelligence, and they follow up on the leads and everything with, and you don't have to do it initially. That they do a lot of the work for you. And then a Conversion came out with this brand new product and called KV Core. And how long has it been in your market, KV Core?
So I was originally with Conversion. You're correct. It just switched over for me. I gotta say about 2 months ago in Southwest Florida. It's a little bit of a small learning curve, but it's basically does the same thing the other one does, just better.
Yeah, cool. We'll take it. And so it's KV Core is mainly how you get these 24 quality leads in 1 hour, how to convert better close. Well, there's probably something else on how to convert the closings and then how to triple your business. So where would you like to start? Is it KV Core? Because is there something different about converting leads to closing that you do as well?
Well, so what
We're,
I use Facebook. I use Facebook and KV Core together. Um,
got it.
I use a lot of other products too, a lot of other social media products. I use Craigslist, all the other,
Yeah,
items that might go along with it. But my
right.
main bulk of my business is right from Facebook. I
Sure.
use Marketplace and I use groups, and
Okay.
um, and using those, it's actually free. You don't have to spend the money on the advertisement.
Okay.
I do
Right.
on occasion. I put some advertisements out on my business page,
Uh-huh.
and I'll spend $30 here and there just to drive some listing leads or whatnot.
Yeah.
But for the buyer leads, it's free. So I run
Wow.
with it.
Wow. And you mentioned Facebook, and Facebook is really it's where all the people are. And so
You're
you,
exactly
you,
right.
you have about two-thirds of the people, whether you like it or don't like it, that, hey, it's where the people are. And so we have to go where the people are, and this is a way to go where the people are. So can you share with us, like, how do you kind of start all this or do this? How do you get these leads?
Sure. I'm going to share my screen with you right now
Okay,
and
great.
just walk you through it. That's the
Great.
easiest way to do it.
Awesome.
So let me know if you can see my screen now. You should see my KV Core. Is that correct?
Let's see. Yeah, it's just loading now. Yes, we see it now. Yep.
Perfect.
Great.
So this is the dashboard for KV Core, and this is the back end of the house. This is what you see before you would see your website.
Okay.
And so it's a little slow for loading for me too. But this is my dashboard, and every morning I'd come in and I'd check out what clients looked at what properties, and I do my little tasks that I have to do, make my phone calls.
Yeah.
But then when I'm ready, settled in and ready to start marketing, I go to listings.
Uh,
And the first thing I do is I hit the filter button. And the reason why I do that is because in order to market other people's listings, you want to have a courtesy and call them. Whether or not your MLS lets you do it, you still want to call those agents and say, hey, I'd like to market your property. But
sure.
we have a rule within EXP that we're allowed to market each other's properties. So
Oh,
I go
okay.
right to agency listings
Uh,
and I hit apply filters. And again, it just takes a second to load sometimes. So these
sure.
are all the listings within my area of Southwest Florida right now.
Wow.
And I'll just grab, let's do the price first. I'll bring up the price. And I'll grab a medium priced one here.
Okay.
Let's say,
Yeah.
that's
Whatever.
Marco Island. That's out of my area. Bonita Springs. Here we
Okay.
go. 500,000 in Bonita. So I'll just click on the address.
Wow.
And then here's where the magic happens. And it's pretty much instant.
Wow.
I'll go into the Facebook portion in just a second, but let me just show
Yeah.
you what I do here real quick. So the
Okay.
first thing I do is I copy this, and this is everything that's said about the home
Uh-huh.
by the agent that listed it,
Uh-huh.
and I just copy it. And then can I move your face out of my, yes, I'm gonna put you over there on the left. And then the next thing I do is I hit more actions. I hit post to Facebook, and then if my Facebook is on, it pops right up. And the next thing I do is I go over here and I click and bring that drop down and I hit share to group.
uh,
Now I know this one was in Bonita Springs.
uh-huh.
And again, I'll show you this section in a second. I
Sure.
join about 10 groups, at least twice a week I join new groups and I
Okay.
categorize them by location.
Okay.
And I'll market to those groups. So
Okay.
in this case, I've already set up my Bonita Springs area. So I'm going to type in Bonita because that's where the home is. And I only
Mhm.
have 2 groups there right now. So I'll have to join some
Okay.
more.
Yeah.
Um, but I just click on the group I want to send it to
Okay.
and I hit paste and there's my ad right there. It's all done and it's gone.
Wow.
Post. So that one's gone out. And I'll do 10 of those a day. If you do more than that, you kind of send a little hiccup to Facebook and they say, hey, he's
Yeah.
going crazy over there.
Right.
So I do
Right.
10 a
Right.
day and I only join 10 groups at a time. I don't want to
Okay.
overdo the system.
Okay, got it. And I do want to ask at some point on how you find those groups. And so,
That's where I'm going to go next. So I just wanted to
okay,
show you how
great.
to post one. So now I'm
Yeah.
going to go to my Facebook and I'm going to go to, excuse me, over here and I'm going to move your picture again.
Hey, that's a beautiful picture you got right there with that bridge and the water. Goodness gracious.
That's our area.
Oh my God.
Okay, so groups, and then you're going to go maybe if I put you on the bottom right, there we go. Groups.
Yeah,
These are all of my groups at the moment.
okay.
But if you wanted to learn about new groups and join groups, you would go to here and just type in. So Bonita Springs. And I have found that any of the buy, sell, trade ones, I've already joined that one.
Uh-huh.
Any of the buy, sell, trade ones really produce well.
Wow.
People are on there searching all the time.
Okay.
So for that one that I just sent out, I've only sent out one right now. I'll probably get about 6 to 7 people by the end of the day click on that.
Oh my God.
And they'll start searching on properties on my website because it drives them right to my website. And the good news is if they opt in, KV Core will capture all of their information right from Facebook.
Right, right. And then just a word about it takes you to your website. That your website, is that the website that's given to you by EXP then, and it's a conversion website?
So we have with EXP we have Sync, which is CINC, and we have KV Core.
Okay.
Sync is automatically set up for us,
okay.
And KV Core is opted in. So when you come on as a new agent, you can opt in for it, and I highly suggest it.
Okay.
KV Core is the way to go for me. Some people still use Sync.
Yeah, yeah. Now, is this a KV Core for the website?
Correct.
Okay, got it.
So, and I'll show you that real quick. Let me just go to my KV Core, and the websites are very pretty.
Awesome.
And this website took me all of 10 minutes. I went in on this page on the website, an IDX button, and I just filled in a little bit of information, put my picture, and then I was done. And here is the link.
Wow.
And this background picture changes. There's 4 or 5 different pictures that populate in there. And I was able to add a little bit of my own information. For instance, I'm a member of a lease rent-to-own company. I'm also a member of the new construction neighborhoods around our area.
Yeah.
So I put those on there.
That's great.
But then they can scroll down and they can, like, for instance, multifamily houses.
Uh-huh.
And the good thing about this website is the first time I want to view details on a home, and I'm looking at it, and I go to click to the next picture, it lets me go through a couple of them, but then boom. So do I want to fill this information out as a client, or do I just hit continue with Facebook? If they hit continue with Facebook, you got them. If they fill their information, they might just put their email. You still have them, but if you hit continue with Facebook, they capture everything. So this is a great site.
That's great.
And then if you'll look below here, chat with us. That goes directly to my Facebook page Messenger. So if somebody was to click on that and they wanted to chat with me, I've captured in my Facebook page also. So it captures several ways.
Wow. And when you say chat, is that Messenger?
That's exactly what it does. It turns into Messenger right away to my Facebook Messenger.
That's wonderful, man.
So the site is really, I mean, it's really, really easy. The other thing, let me just show you this real quick. I know I'm getting off base here, but I really love the CRM.
Yeah.
So this is my my smart CRM section. All these leads, for instance, I got this one on the 27th, which was yesterday.
Right.
The 21st. And I haven't done any advertisement lately. I've been busy selling houses. So I've written a lot of deals in the last couple of weeks here.
Wow, that's great.
So here's the difference. When I was a realtor with the other company, I was an average realtor. I was a great marketer, but I didn't have the tools and technology behind me to do the things that I needed to do. I didn't have the money behind me to spend on advertisement. So everything I was doing was for free or very inexpensive. And I was able to populate 8, 10, sometimes 12 deals per year, which is not great. It's average.
Right.
And I am right now at 23 deals for this year so far. I've got 6 more I'm writing this afternoon when I hang up with you. I'm writing up 6 lots. They're just lots, but they all add up.
Yeah, you bet.
And I'm listing a home for 1.5 million in the next week.
Woo-hoo.
And I just wrote another 2 deals that are going into my system here. I got to put them in today, actually.
And, and all because of what you just basically have showed us in 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're all from that.
Gosh,
None of
isn't
them
that?
are leads that I've had previously or anything like that. They're all
And it's
brand new,
and it's
and they are from
tripled
the
your business.
system.
It's tripled your business. And one thing I want to help every one of our listeners today with also is that, if for whatever reason you don't want to go with EXP, you can get this conversion. And conversion typically, I think it's $997 to sign up, and then it's $500 per month. And then with Sync, it's $1,600 per month. Now, if you're with EXP, it just costs $50 per month. That's it, and you get both.
And you get both.
And you get both of them. And also for our listeners to know that Sync is really for Google, more for Google, whereas KB Core and Conversion is more with the social networks, and especially Facebook, because that's where most of the people are. And so yeah, so for $50, like you said, at your other you were making 100% at your other broker, and now initially it's an 80-20 split. And so can I ask you, Kent, are you making more money now with EXP at an 80-20 than making 100% with your other broker?
That's exactly true. While I feel bad about it, my first 3 years in the business, I only made about $18,000.
Yeah.
I really had to buckle down and learn how to do it myself.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of hard work. And I was on a team within a company, and so the split was, by the time I was paid, it was 30%. So I didn't make a lot of money at all. Then I figured that out. I figured that split thing out, and I jumped onto 100% commission with another company. And then I same thing. I had to work my butt off. So I was making $50,000-$60,000 a year. Not terrible, but not great.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I was just living.
Right.
I'm going to
Not
clear
thriving.
I'm going to clear 100,000 this year easily.
Yeah.
I'm almost. I think I have one more deal to put in the system, and I'll cap already. So I'll be at 100% for the rest of the year.
Oh my gosh, that's just fantastic, and I'm so happy for you. And that's what this is really that like some people say, oh, money, who needs money, whatever, root of all evil, and really just money is freedom, and that you can see that you're not only earning more money, but you're serving more people and more effectively. Correct?
That's true. And the other thing is I'm not working as hard as I used to. I used to work very hard to make the $50,000 a year.
As a real estate
very
agent.
hard.
Yeah.
And now, as a real estate agent, you're right. Just prior to coming on with EXP, and now I'm working. Half the battle is over with this new system, and I'm making more money.
Oh my gosh, that's just fantastic. So work about half the time, so you have more time and now more money. So that's just great. So let's see. So I know we were involved in this, and did you have other things to show us then?
Yeah, I just wanted to show you a little bit more about this. So this one that I was going to join here, I sent a request, but they're not going to let me join because I didn't fill out all the information.
Okay.
So let's try this next one. That's Collier County. That's in Naples. That's close enough to me.
Okay.
So it didn't ask me to fill out anything, so I just joined that one. They'll let me know if I'm part of it.
Yeah.
Lehigh Buy, Sell, and Trade. Yep, they just let me join. And I only do 10 a day.
Okay.
And the reason being is because I don't want to flood out the system and make Facebook mad at me and block me or anything like that.
Right.
And then the other thing is these groups that I'm joining, when I post a property or an advertisement on their group, they'll let me know, hey, we don't allow that here.
Right.
So I know not to do that there anymore.
Right. Right. And is
some
there
of them
a
tell
way?
you up front, and some of them tell you later.
Yeah, right. And so they don't necessarily just kick you out, that they, tell you, hey, we don't like that, and that you can
exactly.
Be there.
And if they kick you out, you can just go right back and join.
That's too funny. And then is there a way to also, even if they don't want you to advertise, if you identified a way to be able to at least be exposed in that group? you know, in some way, or do you just say there's so many groups,
Oh, so
forget it?
no, there
Yeah,
are so many groups. I usually
yeah,
avoid them, but if I'm on one every now and then, I'll
yeah.
look and see what they're talking about. If they're
Uh-huh.
talking about something that interests me, I'll respond to it and talk to
Yeah,
them, and people just get to know me that way.
sure, sure. That's great. Right. And then, so groups, you only do 10 per day. Then with Facebook, and really everybody, you know, even if you don't have conversion, don't do the XP, whatever, that this is still helpful information as far as, you know, you should join these groups and you should be able to, you know, put
Correct.
together your own way of doing it. So, you know, it really doesn't matter where you are or what you want to do. This can be helpful and everything. So just 10 groups a day. And then how many ads did you say that those squeeze
Uh,
pages that you made in, you know,
So
30 seconds?
I'm only sending 10 out
10,
per
10.
day. So
Yeah.
10, 10. That's the rule for me. So let me
Okay.
just do one more for you. I'll
Yeah.
go to listings,
Okay.
and then I'll show you marketplace after that.
Okay, great. Now, when you say listings, you had mentioned that you pay something for the listings. Is this what you're showing us now, or is this something else?
Oh, when I'm trying to recruit listings.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So yes, what I'll do is I'll do an advertisement on my Facebook group, and it's a paid advertisement.
Oh, okay.
Um, but today what I'm doing is going over the free advertisement.
Got it. Okay, great.
So I go to agency listings again
Okay.
because that's keeps me in check, and I'm
Yeah.
only doing our listings.
Okay.
And then I just pick an average price range. I mean, I've done these. I put these out there too.
Sure.
But I'll go to a medium one just for today's purposes.
Okay. Yeah, I like those $2 million ones.
Right?
Those are sweet.
So this
And
is in Banyan Cove. This is in Fort Myers. It's a pretty little community.
okay.
And again, I just copy and paste this information right here.
Yeah.
Right click, copy, and I move your face out of the way. And I hit
We
more
did.
actions. Facebook. Now you can post to Pinterest, Craigslist. I'm pointing with my finger. You can post to all those sections though too. I'm thinking you guys can see my finger.
Yeah, that's looking good.
And then I'll just paste that right in there, and it's ready to go. I want to pick. I could share it to my timeline. I share it to my page,
Okay.
but for this
That's your
purpose, I'm going to
personal
share it
page
to
or
another group.
business? Is
That would
this
be my business page.
business page? Okay.
And then let's see, we were in Fort Myers, so I know I have all of these in Fort Myers to choose from.
Oh yeah. And do you
I
have to
know.
do one at a time, or can you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do
Okay.
one at a time.
Okay.
I think if you do it off your iPad or your iPhone, it lets you post to multiple.
Okay.
But I'm always sitting at my desk when I do this
Sure. Sure.
because I
Great.
like my coffee next to me, and it's usually early in the morning or whatnot when I'm just getting ready for the day.
You're living the dream, Kat. You're in this beautiful Florida area, the beautiful view and all the water and palm trees, making money, having more time.
Absolutely.
and
All
and
right, so
all
that's it. It's gone. It went out to Facebook, and that ad is it's that simple.
that's great. That's great.
So basically, with Marketplace, it's just a little bit different. You go to your home page on Facebook, and then over here on the left-hand side, there's Newsfeed, Messenger, Marketplace.
Oh yeah.
And I do these a lot from my cell phone, so it might take me a second to figure this out. My
Sure.
cell phone's
Sure.
very easy. It's a click of a button.
Great.
But here on Marketplace, let's see what we got here. This is shopping. I want to add, maybe it's underneath you. Selling. What am I selling? Nope. Give me just a second. I'll figure this out. Sell
Sure.
something.
Sure.
Sell something to items for sale.
Home for
And
sale.
then
Did it say home for sale there, or did I?
it said items. I picked
Oh, okay.
items for
Okay.
sale.
Okay.
And then I'll scroll down and go to housing, I believe, household.
Okay.
And what are you selling? And then in this case, what you do is on your KV core, you come over here to lead engine.
Uh-huh.
IDX squeeze page. Start
Wow.
building.
Wow.
You have to pick a domain because it has to populate to from a domain, which is my
Okay.
website.
I see. Great.
And why did that just happen? Oh, here we go. All right, so now I get to pick the criteria, and I want a single property, and I want, so this is source, and I'm going to put on here as soon as it lets me. I'm putting in Facebook
Okay.
ad, and then I'm going to hashtag it the same thing. You can put it whatever you want so you know where it's coming
Yeah.
from. When the leads come in, they'll have a hashtag on them.
Got
And you
it.
can say, I got this from a Facebook ad, or I got this from Facebook Marketplace is probably what I should have
Yeah.
put here.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right.
And same thing here, the hashtag.
Right.
All right, and then, so you can pick a listing ID. I don't
Uh-huh.
want attraction in there. You
Okay.
can pick a listing ID from your MLS and put it in there, or
Yeah.
you can just skip that and go to, where am I? I'm having a hard time seeing this. Let's generate link. Login. Listing ID is required. Oh, I'm sorry, multi-property is what I wanted. I apologize.
Okay.
Area, here we go. Lee County. Listing type is single family. That's why, because that was the one where, so on the single one where it says single property, that's if you're
Yeah.
going to do just a single property. You pick the
Okay.
MLS ID number.
Got
But
it.
in this case, I'm building a squeeze page for a price range.
Oh, okay. Wow.
250,000, and we'll go up to 750.
That reminds me of another thing then. Your average sale, I assume, has increased then as well. Is that correct? Your average
So
sale?
I still want to help the little guy, just because
Oh,
I feel obligated. So I
yeah.
make sure I market to them also. I work with a lot of first-time home buyers. Um,
Oh,
so here's how my
that's
area
awesome.
works like this. There's a
Yeah.
town called Cape Coral, and
Huh.
then in between is Fort Myers, and on the other side is Lehigh Acres.
Okay.
Cape Coral is a waterfront community. They have a lot of freshwater canals in the middle, but a lot of saltwater canals on the outside. So you can have working class people and high dollar people living in the same community.
Right, right.
Fort
That's
Myers is
awesome.
mostly, yeah, Fort Myers is mostly high dollar people. And then
Uh-huh.
our Lehigh Acres is a lot of working class and service industry people that
Okay.
service the area because we're a retirement community.
Right, right. I
Um,
was going to say, actually, don't you have a lot of where are the retired people?
Mostly parts of Lehigh Acres, but mostly
Okay.
Fort Myers, Cape Coral, Sanibel Island,
Yeah.
Estero, Bonita Springs.
Okay.
Those areas all wrapped around me in Southwest Florida.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my wife is actually a high school principal in Lehigh Acres at one of the largest high
Oh,
schools in the area, and
wow.
I help a lot of her teachers find homes. So
Oh, that's just
I work with
fantastic.
that community a lot.
My wife is a financial advisor, and she specializes. One of her niches is teachers as well, and principals, whatever. And it's just so gratifying, and to help those teachers. And it's amazing. Earn very little money, but my wife can help them literally have hundreds of thousands. Even some are millionaires because of it. And so it all matters on how you're managing it. But I
I
love
need your wife's
how
help.
you're giving. I love how you're giving back, though, to the community and, helping these teachers to do it. And like you say, the lower end, first time home buyers. So that's just awesome. So you're not only doing that, but, kind of really an answer to my question is that, yeah, your average sale, you have a $1.2 million one, and I'm assuming you never had $1 million sale prior to EXP. Is that correct?
No, I have. I've had a couple before, but not. I have stepped up my game. I've the last three homes I've done were over 500,000.
That's
Um,
great.
so yeah, it's picked up. I just did a 750, and then now
Yeah.
I'm doing the 1.5.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have upgraded a little bit, and I'm
Yeah.
excited about it.
Yeah, it's fun. That's fantastic. Okay, so where are we then on that?
All right, so this is the IDX squeeze page, and so far
Okay.
I've put in my county, single
Uh-huh.
family, a price point, and then I leave everything else alone. The only
Okay.
thing next I'm going to do is get on to options, and I'm going to pick just listed.
Okay.
And here's where I put in the Facebook Marketplace. Facebook. And this is just for tracking purposes.
Sure.
And then I'll do a hashtag with the same thing. Generate link, and you take the short link and copy it.
Ah.
Now, there's description, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I got to remember how I'm doing this.
Sure. Sure.
Oh, I apologize. So this one on Marketplace, you actually have to build out the ad.
Okay.
So on this one, you would have to put in what you're selling, the price point, the
Okay.
address of the house, in
Sure.
Marketplace. But
Okay.
but again, Marketplace is driving traffic too, so I do that. But let me just show you what I
Great.
did with that link for the squeeze page I just made.
Okay. Yeah, what I love about that, basically what you're saying is it's a real big link, and they have it automated for you to make it, condense that link into a more reasonable one to be able to put on Facebook, right?
Exactly.
Got it.
So that link I just made is going to look like this. This is one of my pages that I set up, your Southwest Florida Real Estate Connection.
Yeah.
Um, and I have 539 people on it. I set it up a couple years ago, and I've never done anything with it. And all of these people, mostly realtors, are on here talking,
Oh,
and I just let them do their thing.
that's great. That's
So
great.
here I put on here this link. I clicked it. I could send it right now, and it's going to show a pretty picture of a home and be an ad.
Okay. Right.
But I want to write some captions here, and usually I'll write something like this: find all the newly listed homes that are available in Lee County, Florida.
Wow. There you go.
Today for free. Something that somebody just recently told me is this young lady knows a lot about the algorithms within Facebook. Facebook does not like the word free.
Right.
So the way to get around that is to do something like this. FEE.
Yeah. Right.
So everybody sees free. It's bold. It's up there. It's big. But
Yeah.
Facebook doesn't recognize it.
Right. Right. Is that
So
Christina? Did Christina help you
that
with
might have
that?
been Christina. Yes,
Yeah,
appropriate.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Because I remember her doing the same thing with free.
yeah,
She said, "Oh, they don't like free," and I went, "Who knows that stuff?" But she
I
does.
know. I know. Yep, that's exactly who told me
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So from here, I would normally write 2 or 3 sentences to make it look pretty, but from here you're
Sure.
done. You can actually get rid of this link now. It's
Oh,
gone because this captured the link, and then you would hit post,
oh, wow.
and this is the ad we just made. It looks very nice.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
And then they'll click on this,
Yeah.
and it goes right to my website. So this is the
Wow.
one they looked at, and it also shows homes that are similar because these are all newly just listed homes.
Wow. Look at that.
So that's all the list for them that are just listed in our area in Lee County.
Yeah.
And
There you
once they
go.
click on one, for instance, view details, boom, I captured them.
Wow.
So
That is
you're going to get a lot of people that don't fill out this information, and that's okay. That just means they're not looking for homes right now.
right.
If they
Right.
were interested in looking at homes, they'll fill it out or just say continue with Facebook.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, how do you, this has been, I think we all have a good feel for now how to get those leads that you did have, that I know you're known for converting those leads to closing 70% of the time. And so we saw already in the system on like, they're just, if they're tire kickers, if you will, they're not going to fill out all that information. And so that's, one way to increase the quality of leads. But do you have anything that you can share with us on what do you do to convert leads 70% to closing 70% of the
So
time?
here's another benefit to this system that we have. It's not just for realtors, it's also for mortgage lenders. They have a version of KV Core that they can use via eXp Realty that we give to them for free if they are part of our group, which you can, as an eXp realtor, I can call up tech support and say, hey, I have a mortgage lender I'd like to put on the system. And they say, no problem, get me their information, and I send it over to them, and they add them to the system. So in this case, I have added a young lady that is my go-to lender.
Wow.
Let's see, anytime a new lead comes in, well, in this case, it was a different, I just switched over to somebody new who I like better.
Okay.
I hope he doesn't hear me. This is the guy I used to work with. So
well, all I can tell you, I got to forewarn you, this goes out to over 1,000 people, agents, and that it's growing by about 1,000 per week, just about the same pace as EXP. So no guarantees.
I just found somebody I fit better with, I believe. All right, so it automatically from here it goes to that lender instantly. Yeah. As soon as it goes, they see it too. So that lender will turn around and call them probably before I do, actually. And so they're going to say, hey, listen, I saw that you were on Kent Corey's website looking at properties. I'm his preferred lender. My name is such and such. How can I assist you in getting into your new dream home? And they go through their whole spiel and get them pre-qualified for me prior to me talking to them.
Oh my gosh. And then also, because this captures into the CRM program, that the CRM is like sending out an email and a text automatically too on your behalf. So you basically are having artificial intelligence helping you or a real person, your preferred lender, helping you. Is that correct?
You're exactly right. And so this is, for instance, this person here that I just picked up came on yesterday. Yeah. They looked at a couple of properties. There's a reminder for me to call them, so I need to call them right away. I should have called them yesterday, but I was really, really busy, so I will call them. Okay. And it sent them a text message. I'd love to set you up some alerts so that you get notified as soon as a new property hits the market. This came from KV Core directly to their phone. Wow. So they've already received a text message from me. Got it. It looks like they looked at another property. They started researching properties. This is all since yesterday. So it sent them this email and this email. It sent them another text message because they viewed properties. They left for a couple of hours. They came back and started looking at them again.
Wow.
So they've been, here's some more emails. They've been hit by me. Wow. So they know who I am and that I'm out there for them.
Yeah. And so you haven't done anything yet.
I haven't done anything yet. When I call them this afternoon or in the morning, they're gonna know who I am when I call.
And your lender has already contacted them?
My lender has already contacted them.
Okay, they've done that. And so you said that you go to the technology department up at the eXp Cloud to get authorization to invite that lender?
Correct. So the other thing is let's just go there. There are already, where did I find that? Let me think here. Maybe it's here. Let's just pretend like we're adding a client for a second. Add a contact. Yeah. Add lender. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
There are already, and it's not going to populate until I start typing.
Okay.
So these are all lenders right here. Yeah. And just the S's that are already part of our system. So if you know them, they're already in your system. If they're not there, you can call eXp and have them added.
I see. Okay, so we eXp has already identified some, but not all of them. Are these all your lenders?
No, these are lenders that agents, as they came on, said, "I want my lender to work here also," and they brought their lender in.
Got it. And you could use that lender as well?
Correct, but here's the thing is Florida is different than any other state out there. Our
Okay.
laws are completely different. It's actually harder to get a real estate license in Florida than just about anywhere in the nation.
Okay.
Um, so you want to make sure that you're using a Florida lender,
Okay.
just because
Got
of
it.
the laws and regulations are a little different. So I
Got
always
it.
suggest that you use a Florida lender when you're getting a loan here.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Well, you basically have shown us now how to get 24 quality leads in per week in 1 hour, how to convert leads to closing 70% of the time, and how to triple your business literally by next month to triple your business. That, Kent, I think some real estate agents would like to talk to you. How would we be able to get a hold of you?
Well, you can easily email, text, or phone call me, and I'll be happy to answer any questions about marketing, any questions about KV Core, or any questions about EXP Realty.
Okay.
My phone number is right here. It's 239
Okay.
410 9075.
Okay.
My email address is Kent, Kent,
Okay.
Corey, Corey, at exprealty.com.
That is just fabulous. Is there, we're out of time here, but is there anything else that you'd like to leave us with that would help us? And I think you can take down that screen if you want to, and that way they can see both of our pretty faces.
Stop sharing.
There
There we
you
go.
go. There your pretty face is.
So yeah, just remember when you're doing this type of advertisement, you don't want to flood Facebook. Just do 10 at a time.
Yeah.
Join 10 groups at a time, and then walk away. I know it's at first when I first started doing it, I wanted to join. So I was flooding the heck out of it. I almost said a bad word, but I was flooding it pretty bad. So. And then I started realizing that just by doing that, I'm just upsetting people. There's no reason to put all that out there.
Sure.
So just be, diligent, but be safe and not hurt the market.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and with Facebook on that. And so we thank you so much, Ken, for this, and also that if you want to know more on how to, for agents and brokers, to grow your business, grow your wealth, you can always go to drhankwebinar.com and see my webinar. It's on, you register there, and you can see it about, 9-10 times a week. I'm on there a lot. For everybody to be able to view that and see about the good news. Look at that, eXp Realty. Huh? Hey,
I love this company.
It is great. And Ken, we love you. We thank you so much for your time today. And it really was helpful. And you gave us those tips and really how any of us, whether you're with eXp or not, whatever, that how you can grow your business, grow your wealth for you, your family, and to be able to serve more. And so that's what we're here for. And we thank you so much, all of you, for watching. And this is Dr. Hank wishing you all the best. Bye-bye.